Hello! This is Tricky, and welcome to the first episode of my new mini-series. I'm pretty sure I get the most hyped whenever it comes to new evolutions and mega evolutions, so that's why I'm making these. So each video I'll be talking about one of the Pokemon who I think needs a mega evolution. I'll talk about what typing I would like it to have, I'll talk about what I would like it to look like, stat changes, and of course the beautiful fan art that people have drawn for that specific Pokemon. All art credits will be in the description below, so please go check them out. They deserve that. If any of these Pokemon get confirmed to have a mega evolution, then I'll be super happy. Super happy. But just know that this video was made before any of this information was released. So keep that in mind before you comment. I'm not stupid enough to make a video about a confirmed mega, okay? Okay. Anyways, I did something similar to this about a year ago. I made evolution prediction videos and people wanted me to bring them back, and I love you guys, so I figured why not. We're just gonna give it a new twist instead of the countdown-ish feel that the older videos had, so yeah. Also keep in mind that these videos won't be that long. This is mostly just for fun. Be sure to let me know what Pokemon you would like me to cover in the comments below. Enough stalling, I am taking forever. So you already knew the first Pokemon that we're going to be covering is Arcanine. This Pokemon is amazing and has always been one of my favorites. I love it. So not only does this Pokemon have an amazing design, it's considered legendary in a way. It's a very large dog. Or Rufus, as some people prefer, and is extremely fluffy. I freaking love fluffy things. But before I get off topic, I am really curious to see a mega for Arcanine. Since a lot of strong Pokemon are receiving megas, it's pretty safe to say that there's no limit to what Pokemon can actually receive one. I mean, if Mewtwo could get a mega, then Arcanine could get a mega. Give the puppy a mega. Arcanine's design is pretty simple already. I don't have a problem with it at all. It's honestly flawless in my opinion. And it doesn't have to be extremely detailed to be a perfect design. But I am curious to see what they would do. They honestly don't even have to do anything too drastic to Arcanine's design either. Like for this fan art, they just changed its mane, its tail, and other places to fire. And that's actually really cool. A lot of people actually do resort to that for a lot of fire types. Whenever they see like a random tail or a mane or something, they just turn it to fire. And it's an easy change and I like it. It looks cool, it's on fire. Of course, there'll probably be like one or two more differences if they actually made this a thing. But in any case, let's move on to this next art. This one is actually really interesting. It now has these little oriental looking green things coming out of it. I kind of like that a lot. Also, its mane actually drapes all the way down its back, kind of like Mightyena. I like that too, and its stripes has a really cool design to it as well. If they decided to do some kind of design change like this for a Mega Arcanine, I would actually want it to be more of a special attacker. And don't get me wrong, Arcanine is pretty good with its little fire attacks, but Flare Blitz is probably the best fire move that Arcanine can learn because of its high attack. But I really like it when Mega Evolutions actually gives that Pokemon a different strong point, because Arcanine is pretty strong already, but I would like to be able to battle with it differently. So I would like a Mega to be more of a special attacker, while the normal Arcanine we could stick with the normal attacker because of its high attack. But I would still be really happy if they boosted its speed and its attack, because I honestly would just be happy with a Mega Arcanine. I wouldn't really complain. Anyway, moving on to the next one. This one definitely has a lot more things going on it. That's not entirely a bad thing because it gives a new twist to the Pokemon's design already, so I think that's really cool. If I didn't know any better, it would look like a Fire Psychic type, and then of course it may look like a Fire Dragon type. I know that a lot of people don't like it whenever they just throw dragon typing in a mega somewhere, but I could actually see this one fitting, and Arcanine can learn dragon moves anyway, so I could see that making sense in a way. And it would also fit in with the Chinese mythology. There's a lot of mythology that wraps around the dog and the dragon. So let's move on. Arcanine is based off of Chinese mythology, so I really like this fan art of this Mega Arcanine because it looks oriental. I love it when the design shows the origin of where the Pokemon came from. Even its Pokedex entry says that it is from China. I don't really like that because I like to think of the Pokemon world to be completely out there. Like it's definitely not in the same universe that we're living in, and I don't like to think that Mew is from South America and Arcanine's from China. That's weird to me. Well, it's only weird to me because then it makes me mad that Pokemon aren't actually real, and then I have like episodes where I question my life. Not really, but let's go ahead and move on. So I definitely want Arcanine to get a Mega. I love this Pokemon so much, and of course, one of the main reasons why a lot of people overhype Mega Evolutions is because we want to see our favorite Pokemon get Mega Evolutions, and I want Arcanine to get one. Pretty please. Anyways, let me know in the comments below what kind of ability you would give Mega Arcanine. Do you want a Mega Arcanine as much as I do? Also, tell me what kind of design you would want it to have, and tell me what kind of type you would want it to have. A lot of Megas change the typing up a little bit. And then one more thing, let me know what Pokemon you would like me to cover next. But just a heads up, I will be covering Mega Butterfree in the next episode. So be sure to stick around so you could see all those. And Pokemon Reborn and my Fusion series will continue in all kinds of lovely things. So anyway, subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, and I think that's it. I don't freaking know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!